Hey, Matthew.
Glenn.
How are you?
Good to see you.
I'm just coming out of the legal and compliance session. How about you?
Oh, I was in the tech session.
Oh, I did miss that one. How was it?
Oh, it was great. Take a look at the presentation.
Oh, you look at that.
I'll send you my notes.
Looks like a good one. I'll definitely have to go next year. And where are you headed now?
Looks like I'm going to the Inspiration Cafe.
I think I'll see you there.
Let's go.
In fact, let's all head to the Inspiration Cafe and learn a little bit more about the latest advancements in mobile app technology.
Welcome, and thanks for joining us. I'm speaking with Matthew Donegan-Ryan, Director of Mobile Strategy, CrowdCompass by CVent.
Good morning.
Did I get that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Matthew, we want to talk about, as we've titled it, Viva la mobile app, but basically we want to talk about mobile apps. And help me understand, because I'm a relative neophyte, what kind of apps are we talking about?
So we're talking about a way to deliver content to attendees at meetings. So traditionally when you come to a conference or a trade show or convention, you show up and you get a big stack of information, a bag full of books and guides to the event. And most of that is now shifting to mobile devices. So when you checked in at PCMA, instead of getting a big booklet, there's a little kind of handout, but you were instructed to download the mobile app. And the mobile app will deliver the schedule, it will show you the maps, it will introduce you to other attendees or sponsors that you may be interested in meeting. And it saves the planner a lot of printing and makes sure all the attendees have the most up-to-date content whenever they need to access it.
Here's a number that I want to talk to you about too also. It's a recent study that shows that for meeting and event professionals using mobile apps, audience and attendance engagement increases 33%. So why would audience engagement go up with an app? I mean, is that?
Yeah, it's about making it as easy as possible for the attendees to engage with each other or your speakers or your staff or your sponsors. Right. And so it's so much easier to reach out using a mobile application. If I'm reading about a session and I'm enjoying the session, it's easy for me to post a message to social media or follow up with an email to the presenter. Or connect with another attendee. So it's about making it easy for them.
Right.
If you make life easy for your attendees, they're going to use these things that you're offering them. If it's very difficult for them to engage with other people at the event, you're going to have less engagement.
Are there revenue opportunities with apps? Can we do something? Can you sell stuff?
Yeah, there's tons of sales opportunities. Many companies, they're making, twice, 3 times, 5 times, even 10 times as much of the cost of the app they're getting in sponsorship. So when you think about revenue opportunities in applications, there's basically 2 areas. There's your regular advertising, and then there's your sponsorship. And we think of sponsorship kind of like product placement, in say, a television show. So with your regular advertising, the traditional means in an app are things like a banner ad that you'll see kind of rotating through or popping up in the app, or the splash page that opens up as the app is loading. Those are your traditional ones. On the sponsorship side, that's more about placing in strategic areas of the application. Like when you open up the map for the second level of the convention hall. For this room, we'll see, say, PSAV's logo. So people, have more visibility into a sponsor. You could do things like have somebody sponsor a session. So when you're reading about a session, you see the logo or information from the sponsor. You could include a game in the application, and the game might involve different challenges like meeting different people or taking pictures or attending certain sessions, and part of that could be visiting your sponsors. So there's so many different opportunities that you can then sell to your sponsors, and you can make a huge amount of revenue from your mobile application.
I know you've said that one thing they could do is reach out to get advice from experts. Mm-hmm. What other best practices can you leave us with?
Well, when you're doing your research, my advice, get as many stakeholders involved at your company.
Right.
So often we're working just with the meeting planners, but it's not just the meeting planners. You want to get your education people involved, your sponsorship, your financial folks, and usually the CEO. And you want to create a strategy around the mobile app. The nice thing about the applications, there's features that benefit not just your attendees, but all sorts of other people at your event. So make sure you get everybody involved early so they're supporting you and helping you deploy the app for your event. Other things you want to do, measure your ROI, make sure you track how the app is being used. So then after the event, you can prove to your executives and to your sponsors the benefit that they're getting from the application. That will, make sure you get approval to do it
Next
in the
time.
future. Yep. So that's very important. Consider how your meeting app can augment the social media at your event. A lot of events are including social media now, and you're sending people out to Twitter or
Right,
Facebook
right.
or Instagram, but a lot of that can be incorporated in the application, so people can participate in those social networks in one place. I mean, the idea of having a mobile application is if one of your attendees or employees or customers or members wants information about your company or an association, there's only one place they have to go. They open up your app, they can read about your events, they can see your blogs, they can see all your social media, they can get to your website, and it just makes it easier for them to connect with you.
In one place.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Been great talking to you. We learned a lot.
Yeah, great, take care.
We've been speaking with Matthew Donegan-Ryan, Director of Mobile Strategy, Crowd Compass by Cvent. Thank you for joining us.